Because you asked for it from around the corner, from around the nation, from around the world. Yes, it's Worldwide Magazine. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is PEP wishing you a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And welcome to our Worldwide Magazine Christmas Special, a program just for you. It's the kind of program that will bring back the memories of Christmases of old, when people lived in primitive conditions and died of medieval illnesses because of a lack of proper medical supervision. So gather around, get the family together, bring the children up, and sit back around the old fireplace next to the Christmas tree and relax as you enjoy our Worldwide Magazine Christmas Special, the true meaning of Christmas.
Okay, the reason we're having this meeting here today is so that we can decide what we're going to do for our Christmas show. Now, I asked all you guys to decide, what's a good idea, what we can do, so I guess you have some ideas.
I got an idea. I want to do a story like Miracle on 39th Street, about some poor little black kid growing up in the ghetto down in South St. Louis, you know what I mean.
Nah, that story won't be no good, but we gotta do sentimental stories are out, Pete. Causes are in. We gotta have a cause, and there's a cause right here in this country that's crying out every day, every weekend. You see this on TV, Pete. Starving artists. There are people out there painting pictures and are hungry, Pete.
The starving artists?
Hey, I know a good story to do on.
Wow, what's that?
All these underprivileged children. I need to do a story about them. Every little kid needs a little gun now. These days on these underprivileged children. We'll do an article around this magazine. This would be real good for that.
Hey, Pete, I thought you said Watt Davis was going to be here tonight. I haven't seen him. Where is he? He couldn't catch a ride down here, or what? The bus not running?
Listen, you know how Watt Davis was down in that chain gang down in Selma, Alabama? Well, what happened was, while he was in Alabama, he fell in love with some girl down there, and after he was let go of the chain gang, he was foolish enough to go back to Selma, Alabama, and they caught him going out with the mayor's daughter. And then they locked him up again. But he's scheduled to have been released yesterday, and he should be here any minute. Come in! What? Hey, Watt's here! Watt's here! Oh, boy!
How's it feel to be a free man, Watt?
Oh, my heart is jumping. I'm excited.
It's great to
Very
be alive,
excited.
ain't it, Watt?
Say what, Marty?
Great to be alive.
Yes, it is, Marty. I can tell you about that. What's the deal here?
Oh, nothing. We're deciding what we want to do for our Christmas show. We haven't seen you in months.
Oh, I got a good idea. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What is it?
Didn't think of one.
Listen, everybody, I gotta do something in the other room for a second. So you guys, just think of some ideas for this Christmas show because we gotta do a really nice Christmas show. So I'm gonna be right back. You guys just think about doing something, okay?
Man, I'm glad that geek left. I had enough of him.
I'll tell you, you can only stand him for about, what, a minute and a half, man? What a dump this place is. I'll tell you what, it ain't the same since him and Denise split up. Denise kept that house clean, man. And they had a real nice apartment. This place is a little matchbox. What a dump this is, man.
Pete got this from federally subsidized housing people. What can you expect? This is
They probably pay him to live here, man. This place, damn. I'm getting itchy all over. I think he's got some bugs around here or something, man. Man, gotta bleed this vein, man. Man.
Where you going, Big Daddy?
I gotta go to the toilet, Pete. Hey, Pete! Pete, come quick!
What's the matter?
Quick!
got stuck in the toilet.
I'm trying to go to the bed. I hate this apartment. This is the worst apartment I've ever been in my life. Look at this place. This is made for midgets. I can't even sit down and go to the bathroom. I can't get in there. Look.
Sit down.
I can't get in there.
Just try it.
I had to take my drawers off first.
No, just don't do it. Just sit down there.
Oh, man, I'm stuck.
Just try your room.
I can't fit here.
Try your room.
I can barely fit in this place. I can't get out. Look. Help me. Help me.
Jesus,
I can't stand it.
don't get mad, Big Daddy.
I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here, man. This is the worst place I've ever been.
Come on, we didn't even have our meeting yet.
Me and the Colonel got dinner planned. I gotta get going. I can't stand it here no more. I hate this apartment. I gotta go out to White Castle and pay a dime to go to the bathroom, man. I can't even go to the toilet in this place, man. That's disgusting. I can't believe it, man. Get a real apartment, would you? Man, I ain't never coming back to this apartment. You moving and I might come back. I can't stand it. I'll see you around.
Hey, you know what, Marty? I think all that prison life has affected Watt's train of thought, his thinking. There's something wrong with him now.
Yeah, I believe that. I really do.
What? What are you raising your hand for?
I'd like to speak, Warden.
What was that like on the chain gang, Watt? Tell us about it.
Well, I tell you, I woke up every morning with this cruel sting of the vicious whip upon my tender back.
Hey, Watt, weren't you going out with that mayor's daughter down there? What was that? I heard about that mayor down
I knew how to be cool in front of the people that meant something. So the girl was nice, and so she taken a liking to me, and a good relationship materialized there, and we couldn't help it.
Hey, ain't it against the law to go out with the mayor's daughter?
Now listen, I know you guys been putting up with this show for a long time. I know not much has happened, but I got big news. I brought some tapes of the show to one of the biggest TV stations in town.
Well, what happened, Pete? What happened? What happened? Tell us.
Nothing, they never watched it.
Oh.
Hey, Pete, this place ain't no good. You know, ain't no good furniture I can sit on in here.
I know the furniture isn't that good, Marty, and I am gonna buy some new furniture, but I'm waiting for Rothman's to have a sale.
Say, baby, this apartment is okay. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Yeah.
Now, once again, everybody is getting off the point. Like, we came here to do have a meeting about our Christmas show. And I want this to be a very special Christmas show, the kind that little kids would like to see, you know, heartwarming stuff, crippled kids, stories of the crucifix, and stuff, you know, that's heartwarming, and the fireplace, and telling stories and stuff. I want this show to be about the true meaning of Christmas. And if you guys aren't serious about it, I want you just to get up right now and leave, and you won't be on the show.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
I gotta find out the true meaning of Christmas.
Oh, you better watch out, and you better not cry, and you better not pout, and I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is a-coming to town.
Why, It's Santa Claus. Wow, Santa Claus. It's amazing.
Hi, this is Santa. I can't go around this year because liability insurance on the reindeers is too high.
But Santa,
And I won't be giving out gifts this year, but watch for my Christmas special from Las Vegas.
I'm never gonna find the true meaning of Christmas this way.
You better watch out, and you better not cry, and you better not pout, and I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is a-coming to town.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you. Hi, good to know you, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Mr. Hoops, right?
Yes, you're right. Right.
Well, Mr. Hoops, I'm looking for the true meaning of Christmas. And I'm searching all over for the true meaning of Christmas. So I was told by some people that maybe you can help me and tell me about the origins of Christmas.
Yes, I think I can.
Well, could you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, first of all, let me say that there is no proof whatsoever that Jesus was born on December the 25th, that is his birthday.
Oh.
There's no mention of it in the Bible that he was born on December the 25th. And
Is it?
there's no date of his birth. Nobody knows when he was born at all. And for the first 3 centuries after his birth, they did not even celebrate Christmas or his birthday because they didn't know, they could not agree on the date. There were some people that said it was January the 6th. There were some of them that said March the 25th. Some said April the 18th. Some said May the 29th. And it was not until the 4th century after his birth that they finally agreed on December the 25th.
But how'd they pick December 25th?
Well, the idea was, I mean, this is also not historically proven, but most historians believe that the church was trying to stamp out a holiday that existed in Rome, in pagan Rome, called the Saturnalia.
If I'm not mistaken, the practice of celebrating Santa Claus was not introduced until many hundreds of years
that
later.
was 6, 7, and 8 centuries later that Santa Claus came into the picture at all. And then already Christmas had become much more a secular holiday than a religious holiday. It became a festival of giving gifts and having a good time and enjoying yourself instead of concentrating on the birthday, you know, of a person long time ago.
I think anyone that puts a Christmas tree up in October should be like punished.
Well, I mean, you have to consider that many businesses make their main profit that keeps them going for all through the year by those Christmas sales.
Do you know how many people would be out of work if they didn't have Christmas?
Well, that's...
The whole economy would collapse.
That's, I mean, that's like any kind of a, like Mother's Day or Father's Day. Years ago, they were just small things, but now they have become into something really bad because that's where the money is. As everyone knows, there is not very much of religion in Christmas nowadays, and some people try and they write letters to the Post Dispatch or to the newspapers that they should put Christ back into Christmas.
But he was never in Christmas. Well, Mr. Hoops, I want to thank you very much for your time and for sitting down here and talking to us, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
this is Vegas. Joe Don talking with good old Santa Claus. And Santa Claus, we want to ask you a few questions. First of all, I see you got a little note there, and maybe you want to tell us what all the good boys and girls have to say.
Well, none of them are going to get a damn thing because they're all been too bad. There hasn't been one good kid in the whole, any place, anybody I've seen, there hasn't been one good kid.
Zalbed, my friend, this is your favorite fuhrer. I know I am a little bit out of line, but I do make messages for Christmas. Christmas is not as exciting as the old days. I remember the old days we used to have big piles, we used to just burn all kind of books and everything. Those were the great days when the super race was going to take over. But now it's very dull. We got Nicaragua. They should have listened to me. You see, communism is taken over because I didn't win the war. Now I'm trying to regain my power. I need donation to build my money, to buy arm. We need more arm. How am I going to take over? They sell arm to Iran, but they won't sell me any arm. I mean, you know, the guy out there is crazy. And I'm trying to get a little bit more excitement in my life. I want to take over. I want to get rid of all the scumbag. I want to quit Big Daddy with guided missile and all the bad wrestler and take over the wrestling world. Then we will have a very Merry Christmas. But meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, on a dull Christmas like this, all I can tell you is God bless, and you have a very merry, happy Christmas and a happy New Year's from your favorite Fuhrer. Sieg Heil, das gut!
Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Well, we're at Hullabaloo on South Broadway. What cross street are we near?
Lafayette.
Okay, Broadway and Lafayette. Hullabaloo, and it's one of my favorite places. And we're with one of the managers of Hullabaloo, Janet. Janet, how you doing?
Groovy.
All right, well, you know, this is a real neat store, and they have very, very interesting things here that aren't found elsewhere. So we're going to take a look and see some of the items that you can buy at Hullabaloo, maybe for Christmas. Janet, could you tell us about this shoe?
Well, it's a black leather stiletto. And
Well, I mean, that's not from Tom McCann's. What's the story on this shoe here?
a company called Nana. They're from California.
This shoe is being made now?
Uh-huh, in California.
It's kind of, I mean, it would hurt your feet, wouldn't it? Look at that. It's for girls or boys?
For girls.
It's kind of kinky here, Janet.
Not really.
Okay, now let's see. How about, oh, look at this shoe here. It's for the working man, for the working Joe.
That's a company called Whack Attack that makes those.
Well, what's the purpose of this shoe here?
To kick someone's head in.
Oh, okay. Tell us about this shoe, Janet.
This is our biggest seller. It's the skull buckle boot. A lot of the punk kids wear these.
How much is that?
It's $78.
$78? Really? Oh, I better put it back before anything happens to it. Okay, Janet, tell us about the lava lamps.
These are the exotic lava lamp, and they're from the 1960s. And we have red and blue, as you can see. It's just like blood kind of floating around in there.
What do they do?
They just,
Looks like pickles in there.
there's a light in here, and they heat up, and they just move around. Don't do that. You'll mess it up.
How much are they?
They're $59.
Now, are these a recreation, or were these just left over from the 60s?
No, these are newly made. They're newly manufactured, but they started in the 60s when they were...
Oh. They're a recreation of an antique.
Sort of, yeah.
Hello, people. This is Elvis. I just want you to know every time I come back from the dead, I always shop at Hullabaloo. especially during Christmas time. And I get everything I need for all my undead friends back on the other side.
Well, right now we're with Kelly, who's one of the people here at Hullabaloo, and I was just walking out of the store, and we saw, what's the deal on this outfit here?
Well, this is a vinyl bustier. Goes from the top, and then the vinyl skirt. They both have the zips from the bottom.
What's the deal on these handcuffs here?
And this is a bondage belt with loops, and this is a bondage belt with handcuffs.
Well, how would you use this?
In the privacy of your own home.
What would you do with this? I don't understand.
It's just a belt.
Okay, now what do you mean by a bondage belt? I never heard of any of this stuff before. What's going on here?
I'm an irate customer. My daughter came in here to buy this stuff. Innocently enough, I went along with it. I said, fine, go buy that stuff. But I tell you what, she's pregnant now, and it's Hullabaloo's fault. I'm holding you people personally responsible for this. And look, as my daughter was wearing this stuff, you know, one day she came down here to Hullabaloo, and the next day she's pregnant. She's with child, and it's your fault. That, I'm holding you. You're responsible for this. And my lawyer's got to say it.
I have nothing to say. Fashion is fashion. If you want to wear it, wear it. That's how it goes. Everybody comes down here, they let it go, let it flow. Do what
Yeah, they let it all go, obviously, in my daughter's case.
want to be.
Hey, Marty, what are you doing up here? Oh, I'm collecting I'm trying to get all these donations for the underprivileged children needs a gun.
Underprivileged children, you mean poor kids are going to get them some guns? What kind of guns? Real guns or fake guns or what?
Oh, real guns. I'll get all this money here together, get all these people come and put this donations in this pot here.
How much you got in there?
Well, I was standing here for about a couple hours. Got about $10 in the pot.
A couple hours, $10?
Yeah,
that's $5 an hour. That ain't bad.
That's good. That's good money for standing up here.
How are we going to be sure that this money is going to buy guns for the underprivileged children? How are we going to be sure about that?
Well, you'll find out when you see me next time with all these kids around with a gun.
I sure wish it had quit snowing. I hate it when it just snows. Especially when it just snows right over the top of mine and your head. I can't stand that.
I can't stand all that snow.
I wish you good luck, Marty, and hope you get enough money to buy some guns for our privileged kids. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas, Marty.
Hey, man.
Merry Christmas, Marty.
Merry Christmas.
You know, Christmas is the most depressing time of the year. The suicide rates are high. People are really, really down in the dumps because they expect a lot because of Christmas. The advertising, the things on TV, people are not happy just to be who they normally are at Christmas time. They want things to be perfect, and of course, things are never perfect. So people get down in the dumps, and, well, it's a real sad time of the year for many people.
Well, what are you going to do for Christmas, Miss Kathy?
Well, I'm probably going to get nothing but coal in my stockings because I've been a real bad girl.
Oh, that is just awful. Did nobody sing that song? Oh, you better watch out.
No, not till it was too late, and I was already too bad, so.
That's too bad.
But I want to ask this guy here what he doesn't like about Christmas. We always hear about all the good stuff about Christmas, but we never hear about what people don't like. So go ahead, just get it all out. Tell us what you
Get on
really.
my soapbox.
Yes, tell us what you hate about Christmas. We want to hear
I hate
it.
the hustle and bustle. I hate the commercialism, and I really hate everybody running around trying to figure out what to buy everybody for Christmas, when really the only thing they need to give is themselves. And if everybody would just go home and be with their families and have fun, instead of everybody getting so worried about how much expensive it is about Christmas and the money it takes and all of that, it'd be just a lot easier just to have a good time.
We're doing a show about Christmas, and what we want to know is what you don't like about Christmas.
There's nothing I don't like about Christmas.
Nothing.
Everybody's just making it like a thing to make money, and it's not, you know?
Well, it really is, though. I mean, they start before you even get the kids finished with the Halloween candy, all the Christmas stuff's up already.
But that's not what Christmas is. It's the feeling. Like when you sing a Christmas carol, you're feeling it. You know, it makes you feel good when you sing them. At least it makes me feel good.
Well, what's Christmas like in the old country?
The old country?
Wherever you're from. You said you're not from around here, right? So what's Christmas like in the old country?
It's pretty much the same over there, too, because I only live in Massachusetts.
We got a real special surprise now. Watt Davis has flown his whole family in from Alabama, his wife and his 4 sons. So it's kind of like a reunion. Why don't you introduce everybody, introduce all your family and everything to us.
Yes, we're gonna show St. Louis some nice people from Selma, Alabama. And right over here on the right, we have the left, have my little son, and he's going to tell you his name.
Wayne.
You heard that? And I got my daughter here, and she's going to tell you her name.
Jackie.
And my big nephew, and he's going to tell you his name.
Curtis.
Curtis. And this is my little younger daughter. I'm going to have to go buy a shotgun, but we'll make it.
Chantel.
Chantel.
Well, we're here at St. Louis Center. We've been trying to get some people to interview, and everybody, they see me, they run away. They don't want to see me. So we're going to interview these people on this sign. So how are you? Having a good Christmas?
Yes, I'm so beautiful, can't you tell? I'm so wonderful, so cosmic, so out of sight.
Yeah, I just got this great new suit, and I'm really enjoying Christmas.
It's very, very nice. So how long, you shop at the St. Louis Center all the time?
Oh, we've been coming here ever since the 50s, yeah. Remember when this used to be something else entirely. We've been coming here ever since then.
And how about you, ma'am? I noticed you don't wear any makeup. Your face looks kind of plain.
No, I prefer the Kennedy look. I like looking like part of the Kennedy family. It's very noble and righteous.
You look awful serious. That's a real serious look on your face.
I am serious. I have a hemorrhoid problem.
Well, I mean, do you ever get tired of just being in that sign all day?
Well, we get to see a lot of different stuff every day. I mean, people walk by. Some people are pleasant, some people rather unpleasant. But all in all, it's a good job. I mean, we get paid well.
Well, you know, I'm a cab driver, and I'm out in the street all the time, and I see you especially, the lady here, on buses a lot. And I'll tell you one thing, I mean, you really have an annoying face.
Well, I know, but this city is pretty annoying, so it gives me a chance to...
Hey, knock that off. What do you think? Just because we're an inanimate object that you can just push us around like some inanimate object? Don't treat us like that. We'll call them all security.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. I'm going to introduce you to my prize family from Detroit, Michigan. And they're going to give you their names.
Sandy, Hazel, and Gwen.
All beautiful people, and I know you're going to like my family from now on Worldwide Magazine. Ho, ho, ho. Believe it or not, here I am again with my two best sons. And they're going to give you their names at this time.
Roscoe.
Leon.
How you like that?
God rest ye merry merchants, may ye make the Yuletide pay.
As we continue with our Worldwide Magazine Christmas special, we want you to know that at Worldwide Broadcasting, we truly believe in the Christmas credos. And we always believe that every year, every Christmas, everywhere, should be a family Christmas. So right now, by special arrangement, we'll switch you to the California Correctional Institute for Men for our special family interview.
This is your professional announcer speaking live from the California State Reformatory for Men. It's a lonely time of the year for the prisoners here, and that includes our guest, Charles Manson. They should be bringing him momentarily. Here he is, Charles Manson.
Can I eat it? Can I eat it? There's real people there. Hey! It's Christmas time! You people are there! I miss my Sharon. Where is she? Where's my Sharon? I love my family too, but they can't be with me now. They can't be with me. We used to have some good times together. I was a real cut-up then. I loved it. I miss the old days. Where can I have them? I want the old days. I love Christmas, though. Oh, Christmas is great. There's only one thing good about Christmas, and that is I have fun. I still miss my Sharon. Where's my Sharon? I need my Sharon. I want my Sharon. I want my Sharon. Ah!
Oh, Christmas used to be much better in the old days. Up Frankfurt, Cologne, Berlin, the bunker. It was so noisy, so much fire. The city looked like a big Christmas tree with all the bombs. It was such fun, and I miss it so much.
Well, we're at this house here in Webster Groves. Have you ever seen so many Christmas lights in one house? And I mean, it's really wonderful. It really, to me, captures what I think is the true meaning of Christmas. And we tried to interview the man that put up all those lights, but he wasn't available. So we were lucky enough to get his next door neighbor. I guess it must be quite a thrill to live next to all those beautiful lights, huh?
Not really. I don't like it at all. There's people tramping all over the lawn, all hours of the night. The guy lets it run for days at a time. It's like, I think he's got an extension cord. I caught him last year running an extension cord from my basement into this light stuff out here. My electric bill was $3,600 for that month.
Well, you said something happened to your pet or something.
Okay, not only do they have all these lights back here, but that fence, he's got a fence around there. It's an electrified fence to keep all the kids out. Well, we didn't know he had this electric fence, and me and the wife let the dog out the other day, and the dog goes over by the fence and sniffs it and zaps. You get 40,000 volts, and it come out, and the dog's a crispy critter on a fence there. Wasn't pleased at all.
So you're not too happy about having all these lights. And how about all this traffic on the street?
Oh, that's even worse. And if the dog hadn't been fried, it probably would have been run over by all these people out here. I can't believe this. They're out here until 2
So you basically can't wait till Christmas is over.
Normally I'd say I like Christmas, but this is too much. I'm going to put the house up for sale before next Christmas. It's terrible.
Hi, this is PEP, and we hope you are enjoying our Christmas special, Worldwide Magazine 29. We tried to make this show just a little extra special because of the gala, wonderful Christmas holiday. And we hope that you and your family are being enriched by this fine program in our attempt to make the Christmas tree glow for 363 days a year. We hope during the coming year that many of the world problems will be eliminated. Pestilence, diseases, war, hunger, vitamin deficiencies, premenstrual syndrome, sexually transmitted diseases. And we hope that rich people and poor people, black, white, yellow, red, and orange people will all get together, shoulder to shoulder, to harness the greatest asset of them all, the human spirit, and work together to make this world a more wonderful place. And we hope that ugly people and beautiful people will get together, and that ugly girls will go out with good-looking guys, and vice versa. We hope that different animals in the animal kingdom will bury their differences, and these senseless wars between different breeds and different specimens of animals will somehow come to an end. And we hope that people from all walks of life and all creeds will gather together and put their shoulders to the wheel and their noses to the grindstone so that this world can become a more perfect place. So as we finish up our program tonight, on behalf of the entire worldwide broadcasting family, all the employees, the secretaries, the artists, the craftsmen, the dozens of very, very talented people that help bring you this program every week, all of us would like to say that we hope your Christmas will be just as good as somebody else's. And remember, if you're down in the dumps, if you miss your loved ones, if you're lonely, if you can't afford to buy your kids Christmas gifts this year, well, don't commit suicide. It's a terrible way to die. And you're all gonna die soon enough anyway, so give it another chance, and maybe things will be better next Christmas. We truly hope so. But there's a good possibility that they might be even worse.
Hey, Big Daddy here, wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas. And to all you geeks and geekettes out there, they got no place to go, nothing to do for Christmas, no place to sleep and stuff. As the king once said, I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Merry Christmas, geeks!
It's a few days before Christmas, and we're outside the 7-Eleven in downtown St. Louis. I was buying something to drink, and on the way out, I saw this gentleman who was panhandling. So, you're out on the street asking people for money, huh?
Yeah, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm homeless, and I...
You're harmless, you say?
Homeless.
Homeless. He's homeless and harmless.
And unable to work.
How come you can't work?
Disability, I got bad legs.
You got a bad leg?
Feet, yes.
Bad feet, yeah. Well, have you tried to get help from the government?
No, sir, I haven't. Last time I tried, I was unable to get it for some reason.
Why?
Oh, well, why? Really, the reason why, I don't know. It's like a lot of people ask me the same question.
Well, let me ask you this. Where do you sleep? Where do you stay at night?
I be down at the bus station, and then I go into New Life when they come and pick up. They have some kind of plan which they come and pick people up at night. They call it a night, something like a night watch, I think.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty cold outside at night nowadays.
Yes, sir, it is. I felt it. I feels it. I felt it last night, waiting to go into a shelter.
Well, you guys, you got to get some help. You don't want to be outside all winter. The streets are cruel. The streets are mean.
It sure is. I thought of the same thing a lot of times, but there wasn't much I could do. All I could do was wait to get carried to a shelter.
Where are you from?
Some food.
Where are you from?
Well, really, I'm from Southern Illinois.
How long have you been in the St. Louis area?
Well, I've been over here quite a while. I was a disability over there, and And I was advised to come over here because they had shelters and things, and you go on the missions and stuff like that, and you could eat, and it gives you clothes to wear.
Well, listen, I want to thank you very much. I promised you, I'm going to show you something that Worldwide Broadcasting and Worldwide Magazine really like to help people. And believe me, my friend, I made a promise to you. I said that if you would do this interview for me, I would help you. And I'm a man of my word. So now if the interview is over, here you go, a nice dollar bill.
Thank you.
Now, how are you going to spend that?
I'm going to try to get me a cup of coffee and a sandwich, like that.
Where are you going to get it?
At 7-Eleven store.
You mean you only got $1 to your name and you're spending it at the 7-Eleven? Hi, this is PEP, and we're back at the Playboy Worldwide Magazine penthouse once again, where we're all gathered around the fireplace, and we're all set to enjoy a wonderful Christmas tradition here at Worldwide Broadcasting. And now, by special arrangement, we present Senator Everett McKinley Dirksen and A Christmas Story. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this special holiday treat.
Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Some shepherds, watching over their sheep in the night, saw a bright star which seemed to beckon them to where the baby was born in Bethlehem. Imagine those three shepherds sitting around a little fire, talking of many things, of happenings in Jerusalem, or things in the marketplace, or of friends and neighbors.
Another great album that we enjoy every year around Christmas time is a very, very special holiday treat. And for your edification, right now, we'd like you to sit back, relax, and gather around the old holiday gala fireplace as we enjoy Joey Bishop singing country and western.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, but the heart it's linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free.
and each room is haunted with you.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a Japanese transistor radio.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Green polka dot pajamas
and a Japanese transistor radio.
It's a Nakashima.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
A calendar book with the name of my insurance man.
green polka dot pajamas.
I think someone's at the door. I'm right. Who is it?
It's me.
Who's me? Oh, Pete, go away. Oh, God, it's Pete
Hey, listen,
Parisi.
you know, the reason I'm here is I've been real worried about Ziggy Selmo. You know, he was on the show a lot, and all of a sudden he just vanished off the earth. I've been looking and looking, trying to find him, but I'm afraid maybe something's wrong.
Well, you're right. Something is wrong. I didn't want to tell you this, Pete. We've been trying to keep a real low profile, but, you know, things were going pretty good for Ziggy, and all of a sudden one day he just snapped, and now he thinks he's Floyd the Barber from Mayberry RFD and Andy Griffith show, Floyd the Barber.
Ziggy thinks that he's Floyd the Barber.
He doesn't think he's Floyd the Barber. Ziggy is Floyd the Barber.
Where is he? He's over there, isn't he?
He's over there,
okay,
yeah.
let's go and see
check him out, all right.
Hey, Ziggy! Ziggy, boy, it's so nice to see you, Ziggy. It really is.
Hi, Ange. Sit down. Maybe we'll trim you up.
Well, what's Ziggy?
Ange, how you doing today? We want to do a little trim job on you, huh? Boy, this Italian hair is kind of greasy. What can we do for you today,
Well,
Ange?
how's Aunt B?
Well, she's doing okay. She had the runs this morning, but she's doing just fine.
How about Barney?
Well, Marty, you heard about him. Him and Otis, well, they were found around back of the courthouse. Well, never mind.
Hey, Floyd! Hey, Floyd!
Good to see you, Otis. Good to see you.
I've been looking for Barney.
Sit down.
Oh, I don't need a haircut.
Sit down.
I don't need a haircut.
Well, speaking of Barney, you know, I'd like to talk to you about that, Otis.
Barney?
Barney, well, Betty slowly needs a date. She needs a date for the Christmas dance, and
Well, I don't have a date
well,
yet.
Barney, he's impotent, and
He ain't too smart either.
I thought I'd ask old Otis the club whether or not he'd like to take Betty Lou to the dance, the Christmas
Will
dance.
there be liquor there?
Oh, you'll liquor, and there'll be other things to do besides that. You'll have a grand old time. Barney, well, he's been getting a steady diet of saltpeter, you see.
Deck the halls with advertising, fa la 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 la. While you can be enterprising, fa la 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 la. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 bars of soap,
3 cans of peas,
2 breakfast foods, and some toothpaste on a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 tubeless tires,
4 quarts of gin,
3 cigars,
2 cigarettes, and some hair tonic on a pear tree. Chestnuts roasting.
Say, Mother, as sure as there's an X in Christmas, you can be sure those are Tiny Tim chestnuts roasting. Tiny Tim chestnuts are full-bodied, longer-lasting. This visible shell protects the nut. Now with XK29 added for people who can't roast after every meal.
Tiny Tim, chestnuts all the way.
Tiny Tims roast hot like a chestnut hot. And they are mild.
I think somebody's at the door. I was right. Hey, it's Pete.
Hey, listen. I've been looking all over for Ziggy Selmo. You know, Ziggy Selmo was on the show for a long time, and a lot of people liked him. But all of a sudden, one day, he unexpectedly vanished.
Hey, you read magnificently well for there not being any cue cards over there. You know that?
So
let me tell you something, man.
Have you seen Ziggy?
Yeah, I have seen Ziggy. And the problem is, you know, I didn't want to tell you this, but you know, Ziggy's always been kind of a far out kind of guy, you know, and It happened to him just like it happened to thousands of people who have turned to Jesus, except for he has now become Juju, the spiritualist from parts unknown. And he has a lot of prophecies and a lot of different ways of looking at the world. And I don't know what to tell you other than
let's go and see him.
Juju B.
Okay, let's go and see him.
I don't know if you want to see him, man.
You people out there, he doesn't listen. The message this holiday season, this message is one of humbleness, one of sharing, and one of the Rastafari, and one that shouldn't be so emphasized on what you get or what you give, but who you are and what you think.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kathy.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. See you next week.
Thank you again.
Boy, you know, that Kathy is great.
Hey,
she's talented.
Really
She's
good looking,
too.
People will watch the show just for her now.
Now listen, I'm going to tell all you guys something. I know all you guys are horny.
Snow and I hate this.
Christmas time. I really got the Christmas spirit now. I'll tell you that.
Christmas.
Now listen, the Kathy is she's pretty, she's talented, and she's a professional. Now she doesn't.
Just like me, huh?
Well, partly. Listen, she doesn't want to be bothered. She just wants to be on the show. She doesn't want to, bunch of lectures and stuff. She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to be bothered. She should have never connected herself with you. I'll tell you that.
I want everybody to promise that you won't bother her. Just let her be on the show.
I promise, Pete. I promise.
All right, I promise.
Okay, now listen, I guess that's all the shooting for today. I gotta go home.
I can't stand it.
See you guys later. Bye. See ya.
I gotta get back inside.
Make it easy.
Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Hi, Steve.
Mind if I come in?
Well, I was kind of waiting to go out.
Well, just let me come on in for a second.
Okay.
I got something to ask you. Got something I'd like to talk to you about, if you don't mind.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Sit here by me, Kathy, for a second.
Okay.
Kathy, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. You know, I've been on Pete's show for almost a year now, and I don't seem to have the same success that Pete does. Pete has women call him and write letters to the post office box. He's getting he gets dozens of offers for dates every week. Marty, you saw what happened to Marty last week at Dino's. He was just swamped. There were women all over him. Big Daddy, a man of Big Daddy's stature just naturally, has a whole harem of women around him. And what I'd like to ask you is, I'm the only normal-looking guy on the show. Everybody else is weirded out. But what I really need is I'd like to go out with you, Kathy, if you don't mind. Would you go somewhere with me, please? It would do my ego a tremendous amount of good.
Oh, I'm really flattered. I'm really flattered, Steve, that you would want to go out with me. But there's somebody else. There's somebody else. I have to tell you honest, because you're a good friend, and there's just somebody else.
It's the story of my life, every time. How you doing? Right. Hey, I'd like to know if you want to go out with me. I got the beans out here in the car. They're all smoking right now. They're ready to go. Like catering service, right?
Well, Marty, come on in.
All right.
We'll talk about it. Okay, it's nice to see you, Marty. How you been?
Okay, just come back taking a ride in my car. Since I met you, I think I got a crush on you. And,
really?
Yeah, but I just don't know how to express this so well.
to break this news to you.
I'm really moved that you do have a crush on me. That's really wonderful.
Yeah, well, I just don't know what to say. I just seen you and all broke out with a big crush on you, Kathy.
Well, Marty, there's something I gotta tell you. I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but there's somebody else.
Hey, what's going on, baby? Open the door. Hey, let me use your phone. I gotta call the airport, okay?
Oh, come on.
All right, I gotta ask you a question while I'm here. Since I seen you down at the show at the bungalow there, I've been thinking about you a little bit, and I travel all over the world and everything, and I rule the wrestling world. And I came over here, I have women all over the world, but I might be willing to give them up for you. I want to make you the queen of the wrestling world.
Me?
That's right. I'm making you an offer that you can't refuse. What do you say?
Well, Big Daddy, you know how much I like big men. You know that's what I like, but there's somebody else. I
What?
have to turn you down. There's somebody
You turn Big Daddy down?
Yes, Big Daddy.
I can't believe it. Who is he? Do I know him?
I'm not supposed to say.
I can't believe it. I'm getting out of here. I'll just call the airport when I get out there. I can't believe it. Turning me down. The ruler of the wrestling world.
Hey, how you doing? I know you invited me in, so I'm coming in anyway.
So I want you to just tell you this, Kathy, that
What? Peter Parisi, you evil fat pig, you lazy no good asshole, you got some nerves. I just wanted to get you a pack of cigarettes, though, and some candy, and what do I see? You're with some floozy. You've got some nerve, you fat pig. I washed clean for you for 2 years. I'll fix you, Pete. I'll give you what you need. I'll give you in here. Pete and Denise are fighting in there. Are you ready?
Awful, that is awful. Well, we don't have time for them right now.
You ready to go dancing?
Yes, I am.
Man,
Let's go.
I'm just a sucker for a dancing man.
Right.
I've only been gone 8 months. You've got some nerve, and here I come and find you screwing around with somebody.
Show is over. Boys, a pain in the neck. Let's go. I hope it doesn't come around for 10 years. Stupid Christmas. We're done, right?
Also appearing tonight, Miss Kathy, Dump Truck, Dave, Perry, Andre, Joe Donne, Ziggy Selmo, and Homer Krotchke. We'd like to thank Interstate Industrial Electronics for helping us. Also, season's greetings to Larry Hart from Centcom Cable, Ava Brown from City Cable, and all the people at Double Helix and STL Cable. This is PEP saying thanks to all those people that were silly enough to be on our program tonight, and all you people out there that were silly enough to watch it. We'll see you later, and Merry Christmas, I guess.